Jai Mahamaya ki jai, Vishveshvari Mata ki jai. We'll continue with chapter 19 from book 11 of the Srimad Devi Bhagavatam. Narayana said, O Narada, now I'm speaking of the auspicious and midday sandhya, the practice of which leads to the wonderfully excellent results. Listen. Here the Achmana and the other things are similar to those of the morning worship. Only in meditation there is some difference. I will now speak of that. The name of the midday Gayatri is Savitri. She is ever a youthful maiden of white color, three-eyed. She holds in her one hand a rosary and the other a trident, and with her two other hands she makes signs to her bhaktas to dispel fear and to grant boons. Riding on the bow, she recites the Yajur Vedas. She is the Rudra Shakti with the Tamaguna, and she resides in Brahmaloka. She daily traverses in the path of the sun. She is the Mahadevi, beginningless. I bow down to her. After meditating on the Adya Devi Bhagavati, perform Achmanas and other things as in the morning practice. Now about the offerings. Collect flowers for Agya. In the absence of flowers, the bay leaves and water will serve the purpose. Facing the sun and looking upwards, offer the Agya to the sun upwards. Then perform other acts as in the morning worship. In midday, some offer Agya to the sun only with the recitation of the Gayatri mantra, but that is not approved of by the tradition and community. There is likelihood of the whole work being thwarted or rendered fruitless. For in the morning and evening, Sandhya, the Rakshas, named the Mandahas, come ready to devour the sun. This is stated in the Shrutis. Therefore, the midday offering of the Arghya is not for the destruction of the deities, but for the satisfaction of the Devi. So with the mantra Akshranina, the offering of Agya can be effected, and the reciting of the infallible Gayatri mantra is only to create disturbance in the shape of thwarting the acting. So in the morning and evening, the Brahmana is to offer the Surgya Agya, repeating the Gayatri and Pranava, and in the midday to offer flowers and water with mantra. It will go against the Shrutis. In the absence of flowers, the durba grass, etc., can be offered carefully as the Arghya, and the full fruits of the Sandhya will be secured, O best of the Varsis. Now do the midday Sandhya, Maga Tarpanam. Now with your hands raised high up toward the sun, worship him by the two mantras, praising thus, Om Urdatyam, etc., Om Chitram Devanam, etc. Now repeat the Gayatri. Here is method. In the morning, repeat the Gayatri at the proper moment with hands raised to the evening time. With hands raised. In the evening time with hands lowered, and in the midday with hands over the breast, 10 times. Also all the sins acquired in the 3 births by mind, word, or by enjoyment of sexual desire objects are thereby then and there instantly destroyed. All the labors of him who works hard in the study of the Vedas without knowing the Gayatri are useless. Therefore, if you compare on the one hand the study of the 4 Vedas with the reciting of the Gayatris, then the Gayatri Japam stands higher. Thus I have spoken to you on the rules of the midday Sandhya. Now I'm speaking of Brahma Yagya here. Here ends the 19th chapter, the 11th book on the midday Sandhya in the Mahapuranam Srimad Devi Bhagavatam of 18,000 verses by Maharishi Veda Vyasa. Jai Mahamaya ki jai, Vishveshvari Mata ki jai, Bole Baba ki jai.